Hello there, my name's Vinny Voodoo, and in this little video we're going to be squashing a couple of bugs that have happened to me and colleagues here over in Call of Duty's Warzone. The first one is when you exit the helicopter and you go to land, your parachute isn't visible, your hands aren't visible, and your gun isn't visible, and you have to sort of restart the game. This only seems to happen on Xboxes. I have not been able to replicate this on my PS4 at all, but this fix has definitely been tested here at the Voodoo Towers, and it definitely works. So without further ado, let me jump into a helicopter and tell you how to fix the issue of having no guns and no parachute when you first start the game. Okay, so you're standing here and you're waiting to leave, and you notice, well, as soon as you leave, your guns, and specifically your hands in fact, aren't in front of you. So, how do you fix it? Well, the simple fix is to change something in your settings, and you can do this before you even leave the helicopter. So you can do it now. So go to settings, go to options, and then say change something like your button layout. I'm going to change it to tactical. I'm going to come back. And then I'm going to go back in and put it back because I don't want tactical as my button layout. And now, when you get out, you should see your hands, and then ultimately see your helicopter. You should see your parachute. You can see the helicopter's going off there, and if I go to third person, we can see it. And then, when you land, you should have a gun. Now, we've tested this multiple times over here at Voodoo Towers, and every time we did this, it resolved the problem. Now, every time we didn't do it, it didn't have the problem every time, if you see what I mean. But if we didn't do this, about 50% of the time on an Xbox, the guns wouldn't appear when you finally land. So, it's that simple. Change your settings and then change them back. Should restore your guns, and you can do it whilst you're flying in on the helicopter before you even enter the game. Right, let's head back. Okay, with that fix out of the way, let's talk about the dreaded dev error 5573. Now, this one has happened to me, and I wasn't quite sure how I fixed it. So one of the following things that I'm going to tell you to do to fix it is the fix, but I'm not sure which one. The first thing to do is to take the loadout that you currently have. By the way, if you're unfamiliar with this error, it basically crashes the game and sends it back to desktop, or sometimes sends it just back to the main menu. It can happen anytime during a game, but generally happens at the beginning. So anyway, as I was saying, to fix it, go to your loadout and take a loadout that you currently have as your favorite and change it radically, or copy another loadout over the top and then change that radically. Yes, it does mean that your loadout will have to be sort of scrapped. I definitely recommend changing lethals from whatever you've got it to something else. In my case, I had it on mines. I changed it to grenades. I played a game with grenades, and then I changed it back to mines. By the way, the dev error 5573 has never happened to me since I did all this. The second thing you need to do is go into your operators and change them. And I recommend going from a Black Ops, if that's what you currently have, and go into a Modern Warfare operator. Just do a random operator. And after doing this, after changing your loadout and changing your operator, go back and play a game and see if the error's gone. Now, if the error's gone, in theory, you can go back and change back to your Black Ops operator and sort of recreate your loadout. But I wouldn't recreate it exactly if you have it as a blueprint that you've saved in your weapon loadout. I would delete that blueprint and change something like, I don't know, the optic or something like that. But basically, to fix the dev error 5573 on consoles, you change your loadout and change your operator, go play a few games, come back and put them back. It's that simple. All right, that's it from me. My name's Vinny Voodoo. I hope these fixes work for you. Please leave me a comment and let me know. And if there's a different way of fixing them, definitely let me know and I'll do a follow-up video. As ever, thanks for watching.